Yo, look, I'm really excited to hear that you're looking to move to Albuquerque, but you're probably wondering, Eli, can you please just tell me where all the best deals are? And in today's video, guys, I'm shooting this off of my phone. I gotta be honest with you guys, my mic took a crap on me this morning and they haven't been able to replace it or fix it or whatever. So want to make sure that we continue to be consistent with you guys and bring you videos and content. So grab your pen and your pad because today I'm giving you the best deals in Albuquerque. Let's go. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Eli, and if this is your first time tuning into the Living in Albuquerque channel, do yourself a huge favor and hit that subscribe and notification bell down at the bottom. That way you guys never miss out on any kind of videos, because I am dropping videos every week talking about what our beautiful city of Albuquerque has to offer. Now, aside from doing that, I'm very fortunate enough to be able to help countless families and individuals find a place to call home. And I am a licensed broker here in the state of New Mexico, so that number popping up on the screen here is my direct line. So feel free to reach out, take a screenshot, write it down, do whatever it is that you got to do in order to reach out, because I'd love to hop on a quick Zoom call with you guys. That way we can really talk about these different areas, iron out the details, and go over what it's going to take to get you down to a place like Albuquerque. But enough for me, guys. Good information is about to come. I really wanted to hop into like more or less like a video tour and give you guys an idea of what it really looks like to live in some of the areas with the best deals. So let's get right into the map tour and take a deep dive, guys. So let's go. Alright, guys, now we're really diving into it here, right? We're looking at Albuquerque as a whole right now, and one particular area where I find some of the best deals just right off of the jump is in the Southwest Heights. Now, the Southwest Heights is a growing community with a bunch of residential going up there. It's catered more to like that single family home, cookie cutter homes that you're looking at. So pretty much a bunch of identical homes. There is some older homes in that community there, but really touching on where you're going to get a good deal right now. And it's right with the new home builders, because number one, they're offering you a bunch of incentives, warranties, and all that stuff. So it's really attracting the new home buyer in this market. So top right into the Spire community here in Southwest Heights in the DR Horton area. And I gotta tell you guys, some of these homes here, you're gonna have everything that you're looking for as far as amenities go. A lot of trendy stuff going on in these homes, vaulted ceilings, open concept, all that stuff, right? And as you can see, it's still a pretty fresh community. There's still a lot of lots out there to build. They're building actually pretty quickly. Last time that I was in there, I had a buyer that was wanting to purchase one of the model homes, and it's actually right here now, and it's already sold, believe it or not. But to really give you guys an idea of what you're looking at, the Spire community up here in the Southwest Heights, their community is starting around 310. Now, of course, it's going to go up because they offer all these different amenities. Like I said, smart home packages, vaulted ceilings, the recessed lighting, stainless steel appliances, and they even are offering credits. Right now, I think they're offering like a $5,000 credit towards either closing costs or different kinds of appliances and stuff like that. So really cool, right? Majority of it's already tiled. Granite countertops, pretty much all stocked throughout this home. So everything that you might go and purchase a home for in this same price range, you might have to upgrade all that stuff. So now it's adding more to your budget. But really, when you purchase a home like this, it's where you're going to get the best deals. Now, again, they don't have a whole lot of lots available, and my girl Jackie down there, who helps me out with a ton of the business that we send them down there, would be willing to help you guys out. So if you guys want to get in contact with her, feel free to reach out to us. Again, that number popping up on the screen is my direct line, and I love to help you get into a home like this in the Southwest Heights, especially because the Southwest Heights right now is just growing, right? Hopping back into Google Earth, Southwest Heights, this area, you can just see tons of room for growth. And right, you got all this land over here that's still open. You're looking, to the south more, and there's still a ton of land available. All this. This is the Trisco Heritage Academy. Again, right, if you guys have been watching the videos for some time, I graduated from this high school, and it was built back, it was finished back in 2012, built a little earlier than that because we were the first freshmen, so on and so forth, and we were the first graduating class. Now, Once you go down the street, if you're wondering about what's so great about this area, it's all the amenities that they have, right? This strip mall, this little stretch here used to be a bunch of farmland. All of this was owned by this one family that lived really right here. So to give you guys an idea, they got the Walmart, they got the strip mall here, which has the movie theater, the Ross, the Hobby Lobby, Whataburger, McDonald's, Starbucks, believe it or not, and they also have like the discount tire, and then the urgent care that they just built there from Presbyterian. So a lot of stuff going on. Plus, if you go north on Coors, you will find a bunch of different other amenities, right? Not too far, maybe a cool, 10 minutes away. You're gonna find yourself in this kind of like more of the South Valley neighborhoods where Nelson's Meat's at. Local place, totally bomb. Highly recommend going to get your meat there because they actually process their well, not, I don't think they process their meat down the road, but their cows are literally somewhere down here, right down the street from where they actually sell their meat. So you know exactly where that meat is coming from, guys. But really, the Aspire neighborhood up there in Southwest Heights is bringing a ton of value to people. And again, they're selling lots super fast because at this, 310 price range, I mean, who could not want to move over there? It's super affordable considering that the average price home in Albuquerque right now is around 350. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, guys, next up is gonna be the Northwest. Now, you guys know how much love I have for the Northwest because it's a really awesome side of town. To be honest with you guys, this side of town just has so much to offer, and it just continues to grow. As you can see, right, same thing as the Southwest. A ton of area still. Now, obviously, you can't build here, but they're starting to come up this way, guys, and really all of this scenery right here is going to be a bunch of desert, but still very beautiful. Now, off to the east side, you're going to have awesome mountain views. I'll put up some b-roll here, that way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But really, this Inspiration neighborhood is going to be a neighborhood that you're going to want to look into if you're looking to move to the Northwest, especially because it's still pretty much still being built and pretty affordable considering what they offer. Now, Pulte, the type of home that they're building nowadays, is very competitive to the DR Hortons. Now, you are looking at vaulted ceilings, open concepts, all that stuff, right, guys? And I believe this is a gated community, and they have a park, walking trails, biking trails, and walking trails back here in the Petroglyph. So a ton to offer up in this area. Now, be mindful that this neighborhood alone is way up there in the boondocks on the west side. So it's really kind of a one-way in, one-way out thing. You'll pass by Mirror Haven, which is a 55 plus community that was just recently built, and then Pulte and DR Horton have built other communities down the street from here. But this is one of their newest ones on the northwest side that's a little bit more affordable. And as you can see, right, still a ton of land available, homes being built, all that stuff, and all these amenities are just around. You got the sports complex right here, which is down the street. A lot of high school games are being held there. Beautiful field too, bright lights. I can see them from my house, and I live maybe 2 to 3 miles away from here. So awesome place to be. Now, if you guys are looking at price, you're wondering, hey, how much are we gonna pay for to live in this neighborhood? And I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Whoops, went a little too far. And really, again, these new home builders are just offering awesome incentives. Like the interest rate that they're offering right now is at that 5.75%, which is crazy, right? You're not gonna be able to get that through a lender, through anybody that you bank with, because these guys really are their own bank. They have their own funding and all that stuff. They can pretty much do whatever they want, right? And really, the type of style home here is starting around that 445, which is a little bit more expensive considering that a home on this side of town, generally you'll be looking around 330, but still if you're looking for new, you want warranties and all that stuff, like take a look at this home right here, guys. Just the the the, the curb appeal on this home is just crazy. As soon as you walk in, like, who offers this kind of door on just any new home spec, right? Office area with the French doors, granite countertops, open concept, big open doors that open up like this that lead into your backyard with the patio. Now, I don't know if the backyards are done on these homes, but still, right? Look, light fixtures, all that stuff. These windows are beautiful. It's massive. Already done showers. Like, what more could you want, guys? Really, really awesome to see. Now, you got a den space being offered on the first level of a single-story home. When's the last time you seen that? Place for the kids to put all their toys, hide another TV in there, kind of like your own sanctuary kind of thing. Pretty cool if you ask me. But again, you are going to pay for that, right? A lot of this stuff, and I mean, it doesn't look like you're going to have a lot of neighbors for a whole while, so something to keep in consideration there. Now, if it's not new home, you're looking for something a little bit more bougie. You still want, for it to be new, at least a year old. The Petroglyphs is a community that offers a ton of custom homes, and it's really more going north on Unser, so this will probably be a mile or two away from where we were just looking at. Now, if I can get this to act right, guys, we'll be in business. And really, this is going to be one of the areas that it's views, bigger plots of land, custom amenities. Some places might have pools and all that stuff, but then again, you're gonna pay for it, right? This almost $800,000 price tag, this is what you'll be getting. Courtyard, grand entrance, open concept, like, gosh, looks like something out of a Pinterest board. Really. I don't know how many sliding glass doors you need, but to each their own, guys. Big pantry, electric fireplace. Like, this is what you're gonna get to live in a custom home in the Petroglyphs. Now, a lot of people are starting to move out of the area, moving on to other areas, either more down south, they want more land. So a lot of people are selling here. So you might be able to find a deal in this Petroglyph area, which, I gotta be honest with you guys, it has some of the best views, and really a neighborhood that's tucked away from the rest of them, right? Again, near Haven, Del Webb, Storm Cloud, which was the community that was built by Pulte not too long ago. But as you're coming down the street, right, guys, you're gonna have the neighborhood Walmart, Domino's. There's a gym in that area there, the Anytime Fitness, the brewery. And then as you come down more, you have the golf course. You have our awesome area over here that we like to talk about a lot because we're always there, which is where the Sprouts is, right next to the Bosque. Right? Northwest, obviously, you guys have seen the other videos that offer a ton of guidance on this area here, so go ahead and watch one of those videos, guys, there. But really, let's hop into the next area, because this next area, it's gonna surprise you guys. Probably the bougiest area in all of town, and nobody's talking about how much it lacks, so let's head right up there. Alright, guys, the next area we're going to be talking about is the North ABQ Acres. Now, really diving into this area, guys, like I said, it's one of the bougie areas that just lacks. In this area, you're going to be having to deal with wells and septic tanks and not a whole lot of well-paved roads or sidewalks. but there's a lot of custom homes being built in this area just for the simple fact that it's, you know, a little bit closer to the mountains, so it has a ton to offer, and also there's a ton of land still available out there. And having all these amenities right here, right down the street on Paseo, really makes for an awesome area to live next to. So keeping that in mind, guys, moving to the north, ABQ Acres, there's not a whole lot of brand new builds out there, but the custom home developers are doing their own thing and building these little communities where they are more of an artistic kind of feel, artistic kind of vibe home, but really people have lived up there for years, and some of these houses up here just get kind of ridiculous. Now let's hop into the MLS and then just kind of give you guys a little bit of a taste of what to expect when you live up there. So as you can see, right, some of this land is just open, right? Looking at the MLS, the land is just open, guys. And boom, right? 1.3 million price tag. Now, is it a good deal? I don't know. Maybe if you got a couple mil sitting around in the bank, this might be a good deal for you guys because, again, like I said, it's close to the mountains. The amenities are close to you. You're looking at Paseo that has all the shoppings, all the different kinds of restaurants, Walmarts, Albertsons, Trader Joe's for one, which I know is a super popular thing amongst people who reach out to us because they want to live next to Trader Joe's, and really in town we only have two. This side of town has one of them. So let's just really look at the house here, guys. For 1.3, this Spanish style looking home can be yours. Like, what an entrance, guys. Super crazy that, you know, this is up there. Who would have thought that middle of nowhere, close to the mountains, you'd be able to purchase a house like this, right? Open concept feel, right? Super popular. We want to make sure that we cater to what's trending right now, so they're hitting it right on the head on this one here. I don't know how you guys feel about the dark colors here on the floor. Not my personal preference, just because I know what it takes to clean them and keep them clean, and it is a pain in the butt. So either way, it's still pretty cool. Wood burning fireplace. Now that is something that you're really wanting to hold on to. Personally, me, when you can smell the pine in your home from the wood burning fireplace, so awesome. Might be atrocious to keep clean just with all the ash going everywhere, but again, right, personal preference. I like to deal with that. Some of you guys might like to deal with the dark tile floors here. So hey, it's all perspective. But awesome home, guys. Now if you're looking for something a little bit in the more affordable range, not millions of dollars, right, because obviously I want to show you what's possible up there, and you can come down west a little bit more, down to Alameda, and you're going to run into these residential areas that, oh man, another 1.2, gosh, and I would have never guessed, but run into more of these residential areas where homes are either in pre-planned communities or they're a custom home builder that is just wanting to build something that is a little bit more affordable than these $1 million homes, right? Like this one here, right? Looks like it was a model home. Just by the front entrance that I had once it loads here, guys. Gosh, man, so sorry. Right, so model home. There you guys go, right? This builder here, Stillbrook, is very big in that area, and they're selling their model home. So you can see for $659, it's kind of like the average price range of what you'll pay over there on this side of town. So keep that in mind. But big vaulted ceilings, open concept, kind of like a ranch style vibe, which is super popular down here. A lot of ranch style homes down here in Albuquerque. Big island, tucked away kitchen to where you feel like you got your own space, but still open enough to where you don't feel like you're missing out on any of the action going on in this other area. If you do like to entertain, but if you like to cook in an area where you don't feel like you're boxed in or contained in, kitchen like this in this area is gonna be primo. cool. I don't know how you feel about those cabinets. Not my style, but hey, I guess that might be the new trend, right, guys? But cool. Again, like I let you guys know, this side of town, very open feel, very open vibe, and you're gonna see critters and all that stuff in your neighborhood. So just keep in mind that they will come down from the mountains and and commingle with the people. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to hang out and hug a mountain lion. I do not recommend it at all. Um, Probably pretty dangerous, but you're going to be able to enjoy all these amenities of city living on top of being an outdoors person by hiking La Luz, which is a super intense trail. You do your history on that. Tons of people have tried it, mastered it, and have gotten hurt on this trail. So a lot of things to challenge you on this side of town, aside from the critters. But you want to hit the tram right down the street from you. The ice skating rink is going to be on this side of town as well. The Elena Gallegos open space, which we just recently went and took some family photos up there, and it is gorgeous. I'll put in some drone shots that way you guys can see exactly what it looks like here. But let's dive into the next area, guys. North ABQ Acres is awesome, but really not a lot of home builders offering a whole lot of incentives or things up in that area because of how expensive the land is. So keep that in mind, that you'll pay a hefty price tag to live on this side of town. Northeast Heights. Now, the Northeast Heights has a cauldron of different types of homes, but really what they're really predicating themselves right now is that more of that city vibe, especially since they are a little bit more centrally located. And with this community here in Twilight Homes La Miranda, they're building luxury townhomes, as you can see, in pretty much the middle of the shopping center, to where you'll have amenities like restaurants right around the corner, the Starbucks. Down here, you're going to have the Royal Del Sol golf course, which is really popular and probably one of the city's top courses to actually go and play. That is a public course. Now, taking a look, obviously, right now, based off of the map, there isn't much there, right? Still pretty new community. And when you go and look at their site, not a whole lot of information. So you're probably wondering, like, my gosh, like, what do these homes even cost? Luxury townhomes or whatever, right? Because you can tell, like, 3-story townhomes, that's freaking crazy. But, like, for you guys, I know a guy. And hopping into the MLS, that community, you can expect to pay about $700,000 for a luxury townhome. Now, not a whole lot of information here, but as far as you can see, this townhome is around a little over 3,000 square feet. So it's massive. It is huge. And really taking a look at what the community is supposed to be looking like. This is what it's supposed to look like to give you an idea. If this is the type of style that you're kind of more into, you're hoping to get more of a city vibe, you want to be around people, around the action, you want to be centrally located, because living here you'll be 10 minutes away from the mall, and really 15 to 20 minutes away from any other kind of shopping, but still close enough to the mountains to where you get to experience the mountain life. I always got to throw that in just because I love the mountains. And you watch the sunset, because the east side does get the best views of the sunset, to be honest with you guys. The west side gets the best mountain views, and personally the mountains look way better in the sunset than the sunset does by itself, because looking at an empty sky that is just a bunch of different colors is cool, but looking at a mountainside that is pinks, purples, blues, all these different colors, it's majestic, it's picturesque, whatever word that you want to use, plug in here, right? Because all right, guys, next area that I want to talk about, and it's probably an area that you would have never thought of, and it's the Southeast. Southeast has a hidden gem that is way out there that most people just kind of forget about. And to give you guys a bit of a backstory on Mesa del Sol, as far as you can see, what it just pulled up here on the internet is, yes, there's a drag strip out there. That's how far out it is. And right now, Mesa del Sol, they're building a community out there that is going to be sustainable. It's going to be basically its own little city village kind of thing going on over there, because they're going to offer amenities like Lowe's, Target, Costco, and one more other place. We'll hop into their website and check out what they're offering over there here in a sec. But as far as you can see, there's again a ton of land for them to be able to execute this. And Pulte has been selling homes up there for a while, and right now they're still trying to figure out the kinks and all that stuff because they want to make it like totally self-sustainable with like solar panels and all that stuff. So high tech, high speed stuff going on over there. But really hopping into what they're offering, right? Check this out. If you hop into their website, they'll just kind of break it down of what it's supposed to look like. They're in phase one right now, and they want to offer right a high school, elementary school. They really want to make it easy enough for you to kind of just live there without having to leave the area much, because why not? Why not build our own little city? People get crazy, right? The things that people do when they have just a bunch of money sitting around, but it benefits the community because they are able to do things like this, provide more for the city, provide more affordable housing, more options for people to go out and move to just a different place of Albuquerque versus central locations and more popular locations like the Northeast, Northwest, Southwest Heights, and stuff like that, guys, right? Because right now, God knows that more people are moving down here. Obviously, that's why you're watching this video, and you want to know where some of the best deals to purchase a house in and some of the better areas as far as new builds go. This is going to be it. If you want to live here, if I can backtrack just to see what Pulte is selling homes for up there, just to give you a better idea of what to expect when you're purchasing a house over there. So again, right, Pulte with those awesome incentives as far as rates go, but right, 364 when the average home in Albuquerque goes for around 350. How could you not go wrong? The only thing you're going to sacrifice here is travel time, because it is a little bit more south, centrally located. It'll take you about worst case scenario 15 minutes to get to your neighborhood here in Mesa del Sol from downtown. So just to paint the picture for you guys, you are going to do a lot more freeway traveling than anything else. So looking at here, right, and Tiffany's great. She's helped us out with a couple of our clients, gave us all the inside scoop. So if you want a little bit more information, again, guys, that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. Let's get on a quick call, take a look at these areas and go visit some of these areas, right? If you are planning to come down, that way we can give you a more inside look to what's going on, right? And again, right, following the trend, open concept, all these sliding glass doors. So if you're going out one way and you want the kiddos to go out another way, tell them, hey, move out of the way and go that way. Updated countertops. This must be the model home because they got shiplap on the walls. Usually that doesn't happen, but upgraded bathrooms with granite and all that stuff, which is great. But if the shiplap does come in there and it is an option, super cool feature to offer to people. Big big open living areas with a bunch of windows. Ton to offer here. And yes, a lot of the houses down here are brown. Obviously it's desert and mountainous, so we want to make sure that we cater to our environment. We don't want a green or purple house just in the middle of all these brown houses, because it'll stick out like a sore thumb. And kudos to the East Coast with all their blue village towns and blue doors and all that stuff, but down here for a majority you're going to run into brown homes with some of the xeriscape here. Yes, there is a fancy term for just rocks in your front yard, and it's called xeriscape, and you'll find it oddly enough that more people are looking for that because they want it's low maintenance, it's cheaper, and if you are dealing with a whole lot of weeds, because the weeds grow like crazy over here, I just got to give you guys a heads up. If you can xeriscape right off the bat, it's worth the money because you'll be pulling weeds for days, or just pretty much killing the soil in order to spray all the weed killer all over the yard. But other than shrubbery, this is what you guys can expect when living up there in Mesa del Sol. All right, guys, now I know we went over a lot of information, and all these areas just have a ton to offer. And if you are thinking about moving down here, guys, again, I am a licensed broker. I'd love to help you out, really dive deeper into these areas and some of the homes that are on the market. That way you know exactly what you're getting into. And just in case if I did miss anything on that call, I'll go over it with you guys. So that number popping up on the screen, right somewhere along here, is my direct line. Feel free to call, text, email. I am the one that answers all of them, right? The trio. And I'd love to get on a quick video call with you guys to really talk about what the next steps are to get you down to Albuquerque a lot faster and a lot smoother. But appreciate you guys being patient with me. I swear the next video you guys see, I'm going to be back at it with the mirrorless camera, the lapel mic and all that stuff. Make it a little bit more crispy, but for the sake of being consistent and getting this done for you guys, making sure that I show up for you, for all the subscribers. Again, past 500 subscribers. Freaking cool, super crazy. I couldn't thank you guys enough. If you did get some value from this, or you know somebody that is looking to move down here, send them this video, shoot them the page. That way that they can connect with us and we can help them out and get them taken care of. But other than that, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray.